woke up to some big news. If you're going to PAX East, it's going to be in Boston at the end of this month. You will have a hands-on experience with The Last of Us Part 2 demo. This is what they're confirming this morning. They'll also kick off the advertisement campaign with a what I believe to be a day and night dynamic theme. We're going to test this out by changing the time on my PS4. This is very early in the morning, so I apologize if my voice is cracked. Again, and you guys know I've been talking about Dreams, showing Dreams off for a long time now because I was a part of the early access, the alpha, and the beta. If you got the early access for $30 today, you got a 2.03 update that transformed Dreams early access into the final version of Dreams. So you're seeing that right there. Let's go into the themes. Again, you guys know I've been collecting themes since the PSP. I've been showing them off on YouTube from the PS3, PSP, and the Vita themes. Amazing themes. So we're going to do it right now. Let's go see what this dynamic theme looks like. Now, when I capture using the Elgato, it has to be in 1080p, but I will upload this video in 60 frames per second. Okay, so it should be done. Okay, so it's 9:31 in the morning. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna change that AM to a PM and the time, and just to make sure that it is a day and night. And then what we'll do is we'll change that 9 p.m. to something more or less like a 5 to see if there is a true transition. Let's go do day. There we go. All we gotta do is just put this AM to a PM, just to make sure that it is. Again, PlayStation has some amazing day and night cycle dynamic themes. It's not impossible. They look amazing, but it's not a lot of them. Because it's a little bit difficult to take advantage of. So if a developer does a day and night dynamic theme, yes, it works. Okay, so they do have a day and night dynamic theme. Again, this is very big. The code for the United States and the Europe code for this, if you haven't saw it so far, it will be in the description. This is very big, and it is dynamic. You see the bad guys in the back, and they have the torches. The torches are on fire. Very nice. In the upper left hand corner, you can see the tree branch on the far left side moving. The upper part of the tree is also moving. I think let me see, down here we got some of the grass on the bottom left hand moving. It's really nice. Okay, let's go back and change that to something like a 5, like 5 5 p.m. because 5 p.m. is when it kind of gets dark over here, so we'll see. Yeah, well, 5 p.m. is still fucking dark. Okay, so it might not be a transition, like a real transition, but when it's nighttime, it's gonna be nighttime. If it's not, it's not. So 3 p.m. What's that one do? Okay, so it's basically just a day and night, not a transition. If it's daytime, Ellie's gonna be right here behind the tree with the guitar, behind the houses. That it seems like we first saw her go into one of the houses and murder a good amount of the bad guys. We don't know why. And then she started to play the guitar. What we're going to do now, I'm going to change the time back to what it's supposed to be. And then we're going to go look over some of the dynamic themes that we got from Naughty Dog. I have all of them. Trust me, I am a theme hunter. I've been a theme hunter for years. Way before the PS3, way before the PS4. Again, I've been with PlayStation for a while now. But themes are the one thing that I love about PlayStation. Okay, so I got a good amount. I might have to re-download some, but again, I'm using the Elgato so we can see that process. So yeah, this is the brand new theme right here. Let's see. I have the Last of Us Part 2 burning car theme. Now, some of these themes you still might be able to get. Some of them you probably can't get anymore. This was the burning car theme where it's in a loop. It's in a video loop where the car is on fire and it's raining. It's not as clear in quality as what we just saw. And this is one of my favorite themes right here. What my new favorite theme is the theme that we got now because I love day and night cycle themes. Again, it's weird, right? Day and night cycle themes. I can show you one of those that's not Last of Us related in this video. This is a theme video. This is a theme update video. I used to do these all the time. So this was one of my favorite ones where Ellie comes in front of all the panels. So she's right there. Her head is taking up space on Gran Turismo Sport. And that's just how it would. You go around and then, her head's in front of Bloodborne, her head's in front of God of War, and so on and so on. By the way, this is what Dreams is going to look like, the box art and everything. So, yes, I have the full version of Dreams. Yeah, I got a full version of Dreams. Let's double click, go back into the themes. Okay, so I know we have another one around here, so don't worry about that. Okay, we have The Last of Us Part 2 Grudge theme, which was not one of my favorite themes, but again, it was free, so I downloaded it. It has a static feel to it, and it's a little bit dynamic. So you go up here, it's a different image than down here, and that's pretty much it for this one. It is not one of my favorite ones. Okay. Okay, so that's not one of my favorite ones. Let me see. I think that's it. No, 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 no. This is probably my second favorite one besides Ellie being in front of the panels. And this is the stop sign theme. It's very, very similar to the new theme we have today, where it's set in that same suburban house setting. And that's what I like about these themes, because these themes are telling a story of Last of Us. This one is connected to the one that we have today, and this was one of the first ones you got. And I loved it. So you will see particle effects, you will see dust particles there. You will also see the leaves moving on the trees. The stop sign will go in and out, and it's really nice. I believe it to be a in-game image of what The Last of Us is gonna look like. We know Last of Us is gonna look amazing, and that people are be able to play it at PAX East at the end of the month is amazing. The cool thing is, when we're scrolling all the way down, we don't have any more of The Last of Us except for that infected one, and that was from Outbreak Day. But I don't like that, so we're not gonna do that one. But what we will do. It's called Crystal Tropics Dynamic Theme. It is a very high quality day and night cycle dynamic theme. So every inch of the day, it will look different. Okay, so it's morning time over here. It is 9:37 now, and this is how it looks now. This one of the first ones they had, it wasn't like a transparent panel when you can see the default panels, so it had a solid color. I have that one. Then I went around and got this one too, again, because I'm a theme hunter. The trees are moving. You see birds. The water is moving. I think at one point in time, a coconut will fall off of the tree and roll into the water. I think sometimes you might be able to see fish in the water, shit like that. Uh, and by the way, the camera is like going around the island. The island might stay in that right hand corner, but you can see it spinning around. So each tree gets it's time to be visible in front of the camera, and then the other one takes it goes in behind the camera. So very, very nice theme. This is a dynamic day and night cycle theme. What I'm gonna do real quick, I'm gonna dial the time backwards a couple hours to when it was probably like the crack of dawn. So let's see if we can do something with like 5 in the morning, see what that will be. And if that doesn't do anything, it should. Okay, there we go. The crack of dawn. So that's 5:38 in the morning. We will go back and do we'll do 3 for good measure. Um this one is a real cycle, by the way. So you see that? It's not completely dark, but you can see that the sun is on its way up. Um can't double click and go back to time and date. You got to go all the way down manually. Okay. So let's see. That was 2. That was 3. Let's go to 2 and see what that looks like. And you can see it's really really dark. And yeah, this is a dynamic day and night cycle theme. If you want the name, let me go turn it back to the default time before I fucking forget. If you want the name, I'm gonna go give you the name again. It is a really good theme. If you're a theme hunter, this is a video series I started many years ago. I haven't done a video in a long time because I was waiting to get Final Fantasy VII remake to do a theme updates video because I was gonna do digital, but I figured out I got still have it physical on Amazon, but I still might double dip for the theme. And then also, I think we get a theme with Doom Eternal, and but I'm doing physical on that one. So this year it's a little weird because I'm supposed to be going digital, but I ended up having a lot of physical pre-orders. Um, but I want to go back and get that name. As you can see, there's tons of themes. After I get this name, I'll scroll down to the themes that are not installed. Okay, so here it is. This is what it's called. Now, like I said, the default panels are see-through, so you should be able to see through the back. However, you probably got like a lot of games and applications, so your interface will probably never look like this. But it is see-through for the default panels. It's called Crystal Tropics Dynamic Theme. It is an amazing theme. I know the developers. I buy from them a lot because they have the best dynamic themes when it comes to day and night cycle. And it's a full day and night cycle. You know, you might not always see it because you might not always be on the interface, but you know that's how it is. So these are some of the themes that I don't have installed. You know, they are amazing themes also, but you know I have it set up a certain way. But yeah, I am a huge theme collector. Some of the themes I got for pre-orders, some of them are free promotions, like all of the Last of Us ones. Um, it's really crazy. Like this is another one. I wanted to just show this one off. This is not dynamic day and night, but it is very dynamic. That's downloading. I'll show you that once it's done. Lots of themes. You know, just so many themes. You know, I'm a theme hunter. Been a theme hunter for so many years. So many years. It's the best part of being a PlayStation gamer. You know, it's definitely a best part, especially when they're free. I will say the best I've ever had when it came to themes was definitely the PS3 because there was a theme community. So I want you to take a look at that right there. So I think in a little bit, um, the camera's gonna zoom into that flying car, and then the car's gonna fly up. Okay, there it is. And it goes towards a cyberpunk type city. And this is by the same developer. You know, it's not like the best realistic graphics, but it is dynamic and it is amazing. Um, and you can see it's raining and stuff. You see other cars flying around. Then the camera goes towards the city. I again, I am huge, just a huge fan of themes. You know, I've been a huge fan of themes for a long time. So, you know, ending this video, I do hope that with the PS5, they still give us the ability to have themes. However, I do hope that they allow the gaming community to start creating themes again. That way, that not all of them will have to be paid for. Now, I know a lot of people are not going to be spending like, you know, $2, $1, $5 on a theme. Um, I am, however, depending on what the theme is. There's a lot of shitty themes out there. Don't get me wrong, the ones that are on the PSN, but some of them, like this one, are pretty dope. But yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Again, just a reminder, if you have the Dreams early access, you now have access to the full version of Dreams. And if you need the code is in the description for this dynamic theme. This is a day and night. It's not a transition because it doesn't show all the cycles. But, you know, when it's daytime, Ellie looks like this. When it's nighttime, the bad guys are in the back of the tree, and I think she has a machete, and they're waiting for her. But amazing theme, very high quality, of course, and it's free. Code will be in the description as well as in the comment section.